Welcome to ancient Babylon, one of the most powerful empires in history. And at its center, a wise and mighty king named Darius. But today we're not here to talk about the king. We're here to tell the story of a man whose faith was unshakable, no matter the cost. Daniel. Daniel wasn't just any man. He was one of King Darius's most trusted advisors. In fact, he was so wise and dependable that the king planned to put him in charge of the entire kingdom. But not everyone was happy about that. You see, some of the other advisors didn't like Daniel. They were jealous of his success and wanted to bring him down. But there was a problem. Daniel was honest, loyal, and completely trustworthy. They couldn't find anything he'd done wrong. So they came up with a sneaky plan. They went to King Darius and said, "Your Majesty, you are so great. Let's make a law that for the next 30 days, everyone must pray only to you. If anyone prays to any god or human besides you, they'll be thrown into the lion's den." King Darius, flattered by the idea, agreed. He signed the law, and because of Babylonian tradition, no one, not even the king, could change it once it was written. When Daniel heard about the new law, he had a choice. He could stop praying to God to save himself, or he could stay faithful, knowing the risk. What did Daniel do? He kept praying, just as he always had, 3 times a day, facing Jerusalem, with the windows open. The officials were waiting for this. They rushed to the king and said, "Your Majesty, Daniel is ignoring your law. He's still praying to his God." King Darius was heartbroken. He liked Daniel and didn't want to punish him. But the law was the law, and he couldn't change it. So, with a heavy heart, he ordered Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den. Daniel was thrown into the den, and a large stone was rolled over the entrance. Before leaving, King Darius called out, "May your God, whom you serve so faithfully, rescue you." That night, the king couldn't eat or sleep. He was too worried about Daniel. "Daniel, has your God saved you?" "Your Majesty, my God sent his angel to shut the lions' mouths. They didn't hurt me because I was found innocent in his sight and in yours." King Darius was overjoyed. He had Daniel pulled out of the den immediately. Then he gave orders for those scheming officials to face the very punishment they had planned for Daniel. King Darius made a new proclamation. He declared to everyone in the kingdom, "Daniel's God is the living God. He rescues and saves. His kingdom will never end." Daniel's faith and courage didn't just save his life. They showed an entire kingdom the power of staying true to what you believe. And that's a story worth remembering.